I purchased this off of Zavvi. You're looking at the Hammer Collection 21 disc collector's box set. Pretty cool. It is a Region 2, so if you don't own a region-free DVD player, it is DVD, you're not going to be able to play this, but it's really cool. You've got this, and any place where it's missing the red, it's on purpose. You've got this nice, shiny Hammer thing, and you've got the cross on the top. Again, where it's missing it, that's intentional. It's supposed to look worn, and it does. That's the top. There's one side. Christopher Lee as Dracula, Prince of Darkness. The other side, Ursula Andress in is that Ursula Andress? Yeah, I think it is. In She, yeah, it is. At one point voted the most gorgeous woman in the world. The back shows some of the special features, little description. The bottom is, again, the cross. Some other information there that you can pause and read if you'd like. I will read you some of the back. I don't know if I'm going to read everything, but maybe I will. From the vaults of the legendary Hammer Film Production Company come 21 classic movies. The cream of Hammer's horror, science fiction, and fantasy productions, featuring iconic performances from Peter Cushing, Christopher Lee, Bette Davis, and many others. This definitive box set includes such renowned films as Dracula, Prince of Darkness, The Plague of the Zombies, 1 million years BC. Did I say 10,000 in another video? What was I thinking? 1 million years BC, Quatermass and the Pit, Frankenstein Created Woman, and The Devil Rides Out, among others. With a legion of extras, including audio commentaries, trailers, interviews, and the full-length documentary To the Devil, The Death of Hammer, this is a must for any Hammer fan. And there's a list of special features, which I'm not going to go into, but a lot of commentaries, a lot of, I've watched 2 of these so far. I watched Rasputin, the Mad Monk, and I also watched The Reptile. I'd seen Rasputin, or at least parts of it, years ago. I didn't realize that's Christopher Lee in the role, and holy shit, what a great job he does. Totally different. Closer to Saruman in a way, I suppose, from a vocal standpoint and a stature standpoint. I didn't realize Christopher Lee was almost 6'4", and with Russian boots on and a Russian hat, the guy's like 7 foot tall or more. He's an imposing figure in Rasputin, to say the least. And I thought a great job acting in this one. So anyway, here's how this one opens. The top comes up like this, and bang, that flips forward. Inside here, you've got a nice booklet. Which I'll put this down and show you the booklet, actually. So here's the booklet, the Hammer Collection. And in each of these, you've got there's a clip from Frankenstein Created Woman. You've got some background on the Hammer Film Company, Hammer Film Productions. A couple of its bigger stars there, Cushing, Christopher Lee. Scenes, production scenes, and so on. Sorry for the shakiness, I'm trying to lean on this. It's got both She and the sequel to She. Sequel wasn't as well received because Ursula Andress and the guy who directed the original one didn't make an appearance, or didn't sign up for this following one. They were lucky to get Ursula Andress at all. She's a big movie star at the time. And yeah, they were just lucky to have her. Then each of the films has a little bit of a narrative about it. I will talk to you here about Dracula, Prince of Darkness. I'll read you what it says about that to give you an idea. Principal photography, April 26th through June 4th of 1965. It was released January 9th, 1966. It was filmed at Bray Studios while The Nanny was in production. Dracula, Prince of Darkness marked Christopher Lee's return to his most famous role for the first time since the original Dracula in 1958. Dracula director Terence Fisher was also back, though the role of the vampire hunter was now played by Andrew Keir as Father Sandor. Peter Cushing Van Helsing appears only in a flashback to the original Dracula. The film features some memorable set pieces, notably the shocking sacrifice of Alan Kent, and ranks as one of the quintessential Hammer horror films. But as I said, each one of these was the reptile that I watched. Each one of these has its own synopsis, which is a little background information on each film, which is kind of cool. There's the Return of She, is it called? The Vengeance of She. So you can go over as well. Those are some pretty actress there too. Some more. We get some more Dracula. Scars of Dracula's on here. Love vampire movies, especially those done by Hammer Film. And Sam Felligar 517, To the Devil and Daughter is the last movie. Sam pointed out something really good about all these Hammer films, and that is the lighting, the colors, the photography, all are somewhat unique. You know when you're watching a Hammer film, it's got something to do with the dialogue, something to do with the set pieces, something to do with the costuming, certainly the color, the photography. All that adds up to what is a Hammer film, and when you look at it, you know you're watching a Hammer film. And I've always enjoyed the Hammer films. You know, here's a typical, to me that's a typical scene right there out of a Hammer film, from a color, costuming, all the above standpoint. That looks very Hammer-like to me. So, that. It also comes with all these cards, lobby cards as they're called. I'm not gonna, they're just, there's actually pretty good lighting on that one. Is it upside down? Sorry. Thought so. Hard to tell because it's all backwards and stuff here, but okay. And then the set itself, I think it's really cool. The way they've done it is here. So, just put this back together for a minute. So you see, when you open this up, and this flops forward for you, you've got four. This is just kind of a base to form the cross, but you've got these four are all different sets. So this just comes off like this, and then each one of these is kind of a digi pack, I suppose. Here's the Hammer collection. That's cut from Rasputin, the Mad Monk, and then here on the back, the gorgeous Ursula Andress in She. Perfect facial features. Look at that, those cheekbones, those lips, those eyes, beautiful. And then inside, you've got just the running time of each movie, the fact that it's pale, the aspect ratio. Most of these are 16 to 9 ratio, so they're going to be widescreen, because that's how they were filmed theatrically. There's She. Beautiful artwork on these. With The Nanny, with Bette Davis. Dracula, Prince of Darkness. Christopher Lee, Barbara Shelley also in there. The Plague of the Zombies. And Rasputin, the Mad Monk. That's Christopher Lee. Yep, it really is. That's how he really looks in it too. Hard to tell it's Christopher Lee. I really do find that hard to believe that's Christopher Lee, but I certainly recognized him once I realized that it was him. Show you the next one real quick. The front, Raquel Welch, 1 million years BC. An iconic pose there in the animal skin bikini, quite fetching. And then the reptile. That's a woman, by the way. And then the discs, you've got reptile, the witches, kind of cool, very Hammer-like image there too. Well, let's just look at that for a second. Okay, the Viking Queen, which I've never seen before. I'll probably enjoy it. I enjoy all the Hammer films. Frankenstein Created Woman. I certainly have seen this movie before. Pretty cool. Next, we said there's 4 of them. I'll show you each one. I don't know what this is a scene from. It might be Quatermass in the Pit, but I wouldn't swear to it. I think it is Quatermass in the Pit. It's been a long time since I saw it. And this is not helping me out with the image because I think that's Quatermass. No, the back is Quatermass in the Pit for sure. I don't know what that one is. That's Quatermass in the Pit for sure. I believe that's Quatermass. And then you've got Quatermass in the Pit. Vengeance of She. She is like a he's like a god or a goddess who's been reincarnated. This is the devil. The front of this is the Devil Rides Out. Pretty sure. I wouldn't even swear to that. Devil Rides Out. I've not seen that film before, so I'm just guessing based on the picture of the person and what was on the front. Looks like similar. This is Prehistoric Women. It's bound to be good. And The Scars of Dracula, finally. That is the book 3. And finally, book 4. There's the front. There's a Frankenstein-like creature. I have no idea what that is, but that's an interesting image to say the least. I mean, I know what that is, but I could clearly see it's somebody draped with a cloth, spread eagled, female. But I don't know what movie that is. I was right about it being a somewhat Frankenstein-like creature. The Horror of Frankenstein. Although to me, Boris Karloff is the definitive Frankenstein, but I'm sure that for everybody that's true. Blood from the Mummy's Tomb, kind of a provocative shot there. That may have been the one on the back, I don't know. Another one I've never heard of, Straight On Until Morning. Straight On Till Morning, with 2 L's. Should be really 1 L. But, Fear in the Night. Interesting image there. Demons of the Mind. A hammer-like image there to me. And last but not least, To the Devil, a Daughter. Christopher Lee holding up a child in a sacrificial way, I believe. And that is the set, guys. That's 21 movies, beautifully boxed. And for me, it was well worth the cash, which was like, I think $60 shipped. So if you think about it, $60 shipped for 21 DVDs, about $3 a disc, and it's about what it was, about $3 a disc by my calculations. It was a little over 60. So, fix it short. Hope you enjoyed it, and sorry again for having to remake some of these, but I want to put them out there so people can see that this is available. And just give you one last peek at it. It's the Hammer Collection 21 disc collector's box set, Region 2. You get it at Zavvi and probably Amazon and some other places, but I thought Zavvi was the best price. Again, it was about $63, $62 shipped to the US. Took about a week and a half. So if you can be patient, get yourself that region free player and check it out. Thanks, guys.